Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19, and welcome back to the incredible Geiselsberg map. We're loading up. It's early in the morning. It's a little before 7 a.m. I got I don't know what you'd call this. Flatbed body, I guess? I got a flatbed body for our hook lift, and we've been loading up bales. We've been loading up the hay bales that we made from our hay that we brought in, our hay harvest. Let me get this on there. Beautiful. Right out here. And we're going to head up and open the sheep pasture on the other side of the map. Now, I've been active off camera. Oh, have I? And this is a great map, but it's big, man. It really is. I don't think it's a 4X map, and I don't think there's anything in between. I think you can either have a... Oh dear. There we go. I think you can either have a regular map, right? Or you can have a 4X map, but I don't think you can have a 2X map because it would be, you know what I'm saying? Long and skinny. Beautiful. So, let's drop this down so it's a little safer. Put her in gear, set the brake, turn all those extra lights off. There we go. And we'll go right in here. And, those are... straight enough. Right, how do we want to do this? Let's start this up. Let's get some lights on. Let's get some brakes off. I bought a little water tank and took it up to that other farm. Yeah, let's do that first. Let's buy that other farm first. So you can see this little blue dot here. That's our other water tanker that we took up there. So this is, and I did jack our loan. That's how we have enough money to buy this. So we are going to buy this right here. All right, done. And man, I looked all over here for water before I saw that there's a little pond back here. There is a place to fill water here. So I just feel more comfortable if we were buying our own water, right? And not taking water from somebody else. Now, there's no grass up here at the moment. We can buy this field at some point. We don't have enough money to buy it right now. And then there's also this across the way. Now, I'm confused about this because our map down here, our farm down here, same way we had some cattle operations on one piece of property, right? This one, and then some cattle operations over here. I don't know if you need to own them both. I assume you do. So up here, we've got, it looks like chickens are back here, but sheep are up here. Do we need to buy this as well? I mean, did we just buy a forest? I don't want a forest. Sell that. Buy that, yes. And now, oh, fantastic. Now we can buy some grass. All right, so it all worked out. We own everything but this forest, but I don't plan on doing farming. Not farm. God, it's a Monday, man. It's really early. I don't plan on doing logging. It's just not my jam. Right, so we're going to do a little follow me. And I did turn off manual attaching because it just wasn't working for the YouTubes. It's a fun mod, but it does not work for video. It's just a little too something. A little too something, right. So we're going to put this here. We're going to set the brake. We're going to hop out. We're going to get in this one. Get her turned around and we'll head up there. It's a drive, man. That's why I bought that other water tanker, because it really is, these two maps are almost, you could say, like in the opposite corners of the map. They're not even just on different sides of the map, but they're in opposite corners as well. So it's a haul to get up there, right? Do I remember these commands? It's been a minute. Of course I do. Of course I do. Muscle memory. Spent too much time in this sim. Oh dear. Oh dear, why is that happening? Make that stop. Okay, well, it seems the only way that blinking will go away is if we drive with all our work lights on. But you know what? It's early in the morning. So maybe no one is about to be troubled by all these lights. It's mods, man. It's mods. If you mod your game, it's gonna get complicated. It's gonna get complicated, right. Here we go. And hopefully our hook lift can make that big turn out of the driveway. And it does. Just barely. Barely. Alright. So we've got one more down here where we'll make our turn by the river. And then we will, I think from there, it's smooth sailing. More or less. All the way up. So yeah, I looked all around for water up by the sheep farm. I was looking for one of those orange pipes. I found one, but it's not a trigger. It tricked me. Why wouldn't it be? It's just not. So then I logged out of the game. I went online and I looked and looked and looked and found a really appropriate it's a water fill, a hydrant, I guess, but it looks like something you'd see out in the middle of nowhere. It looks kind of homemade. I thought it was a perfect fit to have out on the road, on the way to our farm. And there were two problems that I realized. The first problem is I didn't own any of that land up there. So, right, where am I going to put it? You have to own the land to place an object, to place an item. And then the second thing is I found that pond, which is a great place to fill up. I assume that's what it's intended for. It's way back around the corner and it's not somebody else's property, or it was, until we bought it. So I don't know. I'm kind of a stickler like that. I don't like. It's not just a realism thing. I guess it's just the way my parents raised me. Like, that's not my water. I know it's just a game, but it's one of those things that it's like. It's I don't know. I mean, games are becoming so. Let me make this turn here. Making this turn. You got it, sir. You got it. He's got it. Games are becoming so personal now, as far as what you can do in a game. I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you remember gaming 10 or 15 years ago, but gaming has really, the idea of building a character is just assumed. The idea of playing a game the way you want to, taking it in the direction that you want it to go in, that's just a given. All games are that way, but it didn't used to be that way. 10 or 15 years ago, gameplay was much more linear. You played the game the way the developer wanted you to. You took it in the direction the developer wanted you to take it in. And now I feel like more and more games are an extension of our personalities, and we can play a game as though we were doing things in real life. I mean, obviously it's not real life. I get that. But you know what I mean. So if you're not comfortable just grabbing water out of somebody's pond, that you don't own, don't do it. Find a way to work around that. And if you are comfortable, right, if you're a little nefarious and you want to get that water, you go ahead and get that water. So there are so many ways to game now, and it continues to just get more and more specific and more personal to each of us. I love it. So I found that pond, and that negated the need to install that pipe. So obviously we did not. But the little tanker is up there, and the reason it is because this is such a haul. Now I think this Geiselsberg 7 may live up there now, because it's got the front loader on it, it's got the bale spike on it, which is not a big deal. We can go buy another bale spike, but took that a little wide. But we will need a tractor up there. I thought about taking the MB track up, but then we'd have two big tractors down south and one little tractor up north. And I'd rather have, carefully, it's so narrow. This map is so narrow in some places. I thought it made more sense to have one big tractor up top and then a big one and a little one down south. I could be wrong about that. It could be that because we have our arable operation and we're making hay down south, that we do need two big tractors for mowers and balers and so forth. But we'll see. It's quick enough to move them back and forth. It's just not that quick. It's a few minutes of driving, but it's not something that I would want to do every time we needed to do something up here at the sheep operation. Right. We have not spent a lot of time. There's another one of those orange pipes. It tricked me. We have not spent a lot of time up on this part of the map. And in fact, I realized, making our turn. Got it. Not gonna make it. Moment. I realized when I was up here getting our water tanker delivered Sir, you need to calm down. Oh, you really need to calm down. We're working here. This is an important agricultural operation. Right. I realized when I was up here getting the water tanker delivered that we have not spent a lot of time up on this part of the map at all. Other than kind of a quick trip around the top when we were doing a little tour in episode 1, we really have not spent any time up here whatsoever. So this will be cool. We're bracketing the map now. We got both ends covered, and we'll continue to expand. I don't know if we're going to do pigs. I don't like pigs. I don't make any money from them. I feel like I've never done pigs on a big enough scale and for long enough to make money. All I've ever got out of pigs is manure and slurry. And I know that you can get more than that. Is this our turn here? Yeah, it is. I know you can get more than that. You can get pigs. You can get pigs and sell them, but I feel like I never get that far along that I have any pigs to sell in any type of quantity to make any money. And so they're always just kind of a pain, you know? They're always just a hassle. Making the turn. Good for you, sir. Good for you. So I don't think we're going to do pigs, but we could. We certainly could. And if we did, then we would have everything but chickens. And chickens, same as pigs. I just don't, Now, I know it's a little different in 19, and you can make a little bit more money with eggs. You can make some more money with eggs. So this is that pipe that I saw, off topic. This is that pipe that I saw on the way up here. I thought, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Except you can't get water from it. I assumed it was the same as the other one, but no, you can't get water from it. So right in that same area, I thought that would be a place for that little add-on water spigot, water hydrant. And it looked good, it fit right in there, but I didn't own the land, and the idea of buying that field just so we'd have a place to put water. I mean, we could put a water tank on the farm at that point for 5,000 euro and be done with it. We don't need to spend $250,000 to get a giant field. And then after we had spent that money on the field, it would only make sense to farm it, right? And now we've gone from, I need a little bit of water, to we're growing arable crops on the other side of the map. And it's just, one thing leads to another, man. It always does. One thing leads to another, and next thing you know, you got chaos. It's crazy. So no need for that. We're going to get our hook lift parked up. We're going to, I believe, drop this rear weight, and we're going to go get some sheep down at the animal dealer. How do we want to do this? Let's get this thing parked first. So we'll put this right here. And I think we can put this around the back for now. Go right in here. Take it off of follow me. Yep. I'll put this right around the back where the water tanker is. I don't know the layout. I don't know the lay of the land of this new farm we just got, so I don't know where I want to put things yet, and I don't know where the triggers are either. In fact, I guess we could look for those right now. So, set the brake. Is this going to clip me into a fence? Almost. Let's find a trigger first. Storage in here. Oh. Storage. Maybe more than storage in here. Is this a trigger? That is not. How about right over here? Is this a trigger? It is not. How about right over here? Not a trigger. Not a trigger. Not a trigger. This is exciting video. You might not know it, but it is. How about right over here? Not a trigger. Not a trigger. Here. Right here. Not a trigger. Okay. We're running out of options. It's got to be close. How about right here? Nope. And we don't have too many left. How about right here? Nope. So here. Haha. Eventually, we always find it. All right, so that is the trigger. I can close these other doors over here. We don't need those. And yeah, we'll drop this weight, go back to the store, pick up some animals, and we'll come back here and get them dropped off. Right, so we'll close this door. How's your OCD? Mine is, it's not too bad. It's not the worst. Close that door. Close that door. Close that door. Beautiful. My OCD, there have been times that I've woke up, 1 o'clock in the morning and thought to myself, did I, do something in a game? Did I sell something in the division? Did I, no, it's a man door. I could barely see it, but I was about to put a giant, oh God, I was about to drop a giant weight right in front of a man door. It's like a cruel joke. Somebody opens the door and trips over that thing. Oh, gaming. Right, so we'll drop that right there. We'll head over to the store. Yeah, I have woke up in the middle of the night and had to get out of bed, fire up my gaming system, fire up a game or a sim to check something, having forgotten or being uncertain, like, did I do that? Did I put that where it's supposed to be? Did I do something? And, I joke about OCD. I've got the kind that you can joke about. I know for some people it is much, much worse, and it's not funny, and it's not cool, and it really sucks for them. I've got the kind of OCD that I can joke about, but I am OCD, so I can joke about it, if that makes sense. I've earned my stripes. So when I talk about OCD, like I was just talking about, wake up in the middle of the night because you got to check something in a video game. That's funny. It is, and it's silly, and it's annoying, but it's not bad. So I definitely sympathize, and I'm also, never trying to be disrespectful. Because I feel you. I know what it's like. All right. We'll go back and get some animals going here. And then I think, we'll drop one bale in there for them. We'll figure out where the food trigger is. We'll drop one bale in there for them, and then we'll hook up to our water tanker and go get some water. And I think that will be the sheep operation up and running. Now, the nice thing about sheep is, for the most part, they take care of themselves. I'll need to come back to the store and get a bucket. Is this our turn? Yeah, it is. I'll need to get a bucket for the front loader to gather up the floor food. But other than that, I think everything that we need for these animals will already be up here, and they'll be good to go, and at that point they just sort of take care of themselves. And what we'll probably do is mow up here and just make hay. Yeah. So we go here, we go here, we go animal transport. Let's just rent this thing. Yeah. Let's just rent this thing and go back here. Right, like so. Cover off. Yeah, I've got a pallet of seed and a pallet of fertilizer that I need to take down to the farm. I filled up when I leased the implements. Whoa, there goes my voice. Hang on. Coffee time. Although it's not coffee this morning. It's some kind of maca drink. Got it at the Whole Foods. Some kind of South American something. I don't know. It's good. I think it's got me pretty high, I have to say. Right. So if we go back here to animal transport, how many does this hold? 10 sheep. You got it. So then we go, is it over there? Yeah, I think it's right there. I've got the interactive zone markers turned off, so some of this stuff I just have to remember where it is. And I think it's right here. Oh, yeah. So we want, of course, 1 black sheep, and then let's do 3 white, 3 brown, 3 black and white. Confirm. Yes, there they are. Here we go. Put her in gear. Now, what is the easiest way to get out of here? I can drive through the bushes a little bit on the right here, but then with these light poles and having a front loader on, oh, it's going to be a little tight. All right, we make it. We make it. Right up here. Right through here. Beautiful. So from here, I think our goal is going to be, first off, to get our loan paid off, because it's at about 400,000 right now. And that won't take too long. Believe it or not, I can run a profitable farm. I just tend to go a little crazy on YouTube. But it works. You know, if you play too realistically, if you play too slow, it doesn't make for good videos. You gotta be a little loosey-goosey. I don't like to be totally unrealistic, but you do need to kind of cut some corners to keep the videos flowing. However, off camera, I can do what I need to do. I might even bring in that soy field, that soybean field a couple times. Just bring that in at whatever that is, 75,000 or 100,000 per harvest. Bring that in a couple times, pay the loan down a little bit, and also, as I'm doing that, all our animals are going to be reproducing. Now, we'll have some milk to sell probably next episode. I think we're at about 5,000 liters right now. And the trailable tank, the one you pull behind a tractor, is 8,000, he said confidently. Maybe it is. So we'll get that going as well. And that'll probably be good for, I don't know, 8,000, 10,000 a day, euro. So that will sort of take some off the loan. Sorry, I'm concentrating. That's why I'm talking kind of funny. All right, so we'll take this back here. And which one was it? It was all the way over. The one on the left. Yeah, so we go right back here. Right about like there. Set that. Lower. Take the cover off. Dialog box. There we go. Confirm. Beautiful. Cover back on. Lift that up. Brake is off. Let's leave this right here for now. And go figure out where our triggers are for food. So we're going to drop that. And could be in here. Ah, okay. Could be here. I think I saw water further out. We can even do water first. I think I saw, yeah, here's water. So that's no problem. We're just going to have to look around because I also saw what looked like some troughs over here. Right in here. No, this seems static and decorative. I'm betting it's on the other side. Okay, well, let's just get to it. There's no other way to find it but to look for it, so let's just get to it. Oh, you know what we could do? Hang on. Sort of cheating, just a little bit. But needs must, yo. There we go. Is it in here? This looks like, yeah, this has to be it because our dialogue box for animals, yeah, okay. So all you've got for sheep is, well, this could be where wool spawns. No, that doesn't seem like a thing. Let's take a look back over in that other barn again. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nothing here. Nothing here. I'm guessing that's food. Yeah, because I'm not seeing any other. Yeah, not here. Oh, you know what? Under that awning where I was talking about storing bales, I'm wondering if that's not where our wool spawns. Could be, but I think that first one is food. Right, so let's get these turned off. Off, I said. There we go. Off. There we go. Right back in here. Brake is off. Let's go get a bale and figure out where to put it. So we'll go right around the corner here. And I think, yeah, we should be able to handle one bale on this big old tractor. We don't need a rear weight at the moment. So, set brake over here. That one. Give it. There we go. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Yeah, should be enough. You know, the overlap with the ratchet straps. You know, if you're trying to lift a bale and the neighboring bale still has a strap on it, sometimes it will kind of connect the two and not want to give you your bale. So I always take off as many straps as I can while still leaving some kind of, you know what I mean, stability for the bale that we don't want to move. Right, so we got right about here. Let's get this picked up. Right in there. Here we go. And now I'm also just realizing how big this tractor is. I assume we'll fit through this door. It's a little tight. Will we fit through this door? Ah. Maybe. Yeah. Yep, we do. Okay. And that trigger was right about here somewhere. Was it not? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Just so uncalled for. There we go. Right. So there's food. Or at least enough to get them started. They won't starve. We're going to go back right through this door. Right here. Set the brake. No door there? Yeah, that's open. Right, so then we'll close this one. Back in the 7. Brake is off. Zoom out a little bit. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, let's come right over here and give me a strap. Give me a strap. Come on, man. There's one. There we go. Just so those don't fly off. Not likely, but Let's be safe. Right, so we go here. Look that up. Here we go. Now the other thing we could do is buy a 4th tractor. But I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, if we did, it would be a small tractor. Probably a little Steyr or something. I think that would fit the sheep farm perfectly. However, we would then have 4 tractors. And one of them would be, and we'd probably spend €100,000 on a tractor to take care of 10 sheep. You know, it doesn't really make sense. It's fun. It's a fun way to farm, and it's a fun way to play a video game. But I don't know if it makes sense economically. I don't know if it's the smart thing to do. So we'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about whether or not we want to do that. I mean, for the same money, moment please. For the same money, give me the bed you. There it is. Come on. There it is. For the same money, we could buy, well, not 170,000, but you know what I mean. For the same money, we could buy all this grass up here, and right, and just drive back and forth a few times until we make some money. So we go right back here. Beautiful. Fill this up. So I don't know that buying a 4th tractor makes sense, although it would be cool, it would be fun, and it would give us an opportunity to play with another tractor. Or, you know, we could do is we could get one of those old Deutz clear views like we had on Holzer, the ugliest tractor in the world. You know, that's a possibility, and just maintain our sort of Deutz theme. Although, I don't know. I guess it's a German map. As long as you're driving German tractors, traditional German tractors, isn't that enough? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Steyr. But we'll see. The main thing we got to do is make a little bit of money. So what I will probably do is, off camera, like I said, maybe bring in those soybeans a couple of times and let our animals just continue reproducing so that we at least get the loan down to like $250,000, you know? Isn't that fair? I think it's too high right now. We're knocking on $500,000. That's too much money to owe. So let's get the loan down a little bit before we spend any more money. And as I'm doing those things off camera, it will also allow our animals to breed. Pick up the pace a little bit, you know, do what animals do. So the trigger for the other trough is in the road, so I'm thinking this one will be as well. I didn't look when we had them turned on. I don't think we need to necessarily drive into the pasture, and we do not. So this is going to be as good a place as any to call it. Let's fill this up. Where's the sun? Right there. Let's fill this up, and let's see what we get for a screenshot. And I think... yeah? It's a little dark. What if we pull right up here? Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Set the brake. Here we go. There's your screenshot, folks. Thanks for stopping back to... Really? That's I forgot how to say goodbye. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Farming Simulator 19. This is the Geiselsberg map, and we'll see you next time.